Hey everyone, Rudy here with the Retro Universe, and today I thought we'd take a look at something a little bit different, but still very retro in nature. As you can see, I'm referring to Igloo's retro collection that was released last year on their website. Now this video is not sponsored by Igloo, the items were purchased entirely on my own, and the comments and opinions about the items are entirely my own as well. So with that out of the way, let's get started and check out this collection. Now, first we're going to look at Igloo's Retro Picnic Basket, is what they call it on their site, even though the writing right there on it itself is called the Picnic Cooler. But this is their 25-quart cooler that holds, I believe, up to 36 cans. And I have used it several times already, and it's held more than enough for what we needed in one day. Whether it was, sodas or energy drinks, beers, all of that stuff. So it does have a good amount of storage space in it. It seems small when you first look at it, but honestly, it holds a lot of stuff in there, including the ice as well. And it has a really good design to it. They have what's called a thermocool, like foam, which is like a insulation that it has inside of it to keep the ice good for a really long time, which it really did when we were using it. And of course it's got the retro look from the 90s, which is amazing. That's the whole reason why I went and got this collection, was for the color of it as well, and just the unique style of it that you really don't see anymore in the coolers nowadays. But it is built very well. As I said, it holds 36 cans. Obviously that'll vary on depending what you're carrying, but I'm very happy with the purchase of this one because it will get used on trips, and it's got some great handles on the sides in case you don't want to carry it from the yellow handle on top. So really good device. And next we have the Barrel of Fun, which is what they call it, and it's displayed well on the on the jug itself here. But this is their 2-gallon jug. If you're gonna be having it for kids, have some fruit punch in there, or for adults, which is what we used it for, put together a mixed drink in there, and it really did last a large portion of the day, to be honest, and we were splitting it between 6 to 7 adults. So 2 gallons, it may sound like a little bit, but honestly it held up pretty well. And it's got a really sturdy design as well. The handle, once you clip it up on top, it stays on there. My only complaint is it does seem to kind of scrape the side here if you're not careful with it, and it leaves a little bit of the yellow residue on there. Not sure if that's by design or the one I got is like that, but just keep that in mind when you're lifting it up if you get this one, that it does require a little finessing to be careful and not scrape it. Now the top is very, very well protected, and there really is no fear of it spilling or the lid just popping off when you're transporting this from place to place. It takes some work in order to get that top off of it. And there's the bottom area where the drink comes out from. It's, like I said, it's got a really, really well built design as the cooler did as well. And it's a fantastic purchase if you plan on, taking it to sports games or just having it at a party and just making some drinks. Definitely a worthy purchase in my opinion. Now the next item here is their half-gallon jug, and my personal favorite, only because I do use it very often. If I'm making some iced tea or something that's going to last me all day at work, it's a great thing to have. That way you're not constantly refilling or something like that. As someone that tends to drink a lot of liquids, it's great to have a half-gallon item with me at all times. That way I'm not constantly going back and refilling it. The design is pretty good. I do have another one of the same color, and I did notice the handle on mine is a little bit more wonky, I guess. To the other one seems a little bit sturdier, like you can hold the handle up and it won't fall down, to where on mine the handle just kind of drops back down. Again, not sure which is the correct way it should be, but yep, it's pretty easy to take off the lid, and it's well insulated inside. It does keep the drink cool for a good amount of time. I don't want to say a lot of hours, but for about 2-3 hours it does keep it well protected and cool for you. I haven't put anything hot in there yet, but yeah. Now this next item is their square lunch bag. As someone that's currently working from home, I haven't had much use for this yet. Hopefully I will be able to use it more in the future, but I got it anyways just because, again, it's a cool item to have, and I absolutely love the colors. But this does hold about 9 12-ounce cans from their description on their site. It's got a cool little pouch in the front, you know, if you're going to carry like an ice pack or something in there, or just utensils if you're going to be using it for lunch. The bag itself feels pretty good. It is really light, which sometimes I prefer rather than something feeling like too rugged. And then the top area here looks like any other lunch pail you would have. You know, it's just very, very light inside, and you can put your lunch in there, or if you're going to be using it for drinks, which is the way they advertise it on their website. Yeah, it's great, and I love the logo in the front. It looks like it's well designed, and hopefully it doesn't scratch off anytime soon. But yeah, it's a great little lunch bag if you've been looking for something cool to take to work with you. And last but certainly not least in my collection is the Playmate Mini 4-quart cooler. Now this is the smaller one that they have. They do have a 7-quart cooler as well, but this is the one I decided to go with just because I prefer the smaller design. According to their site, this can hold about 6 cans, and obviously it says on the sticker in the front. This is another great little lunch pail that you can take with you to work, or if you know you're going with just your partner out to the park or something and you want to have just a small little cooler to put a few drinks in rather than lugging around the big cooler with you. This is a fantastic little you know, throwback to the Playmate coolers from the 90s, and again, the design is everything and the colors are everything for it. So I really love this as well. They have a bunch of different colors on their website for all of these items, and I'll put a link down below to their collection if you decide to go and purchase some of these cool retro items. They also have a small bag on their website that you can use as a backpack, as well as a gym bag style case that again is meant for drinks, as they say on their site, but I really didn't find a use to purchase these. So is my collection complete? No, but I got what I really wanted out of the retro collection that they have. And yeah, guys, that about does it for my video. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it's not really gaming related, but for me, I'm here to cover all things retro. That's really what I intend to do with this channel. So anything that's retro themed that I want to cover, I'm going to go ahead and put on here, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. And again, like I mentioned, I'll have a link below to their site where you can also purchase these items if you so choose to. There's a bunch of different colors as well out there, and Amazon does have a few of them, but again, they're a little bit overpriced on Amazon's website, so I'd probably avoid that and go directly to the site itself to buy it. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. Have you purchased any of these items? What do you think about them? Or if you plan on getting them after watching this video. Definitely a different format for me. I normally don't review things, but it seemed interesting enough to take a look at. So hope you enjoyed it. Hope you have a great day, and stay safe out there. Take care.